receive my signal. Then... that's it. White Shadow. You were how I escape. No. No, I can't be here. I escaped. I was... Helios. You're still here too. Astra! Is anyone listening? It's Selene. We're both trapped. At the bottom.
Alright, that's pretty cool. I never interacted with so many things. Like, I feel like I am missing so much in this game right now because I never interacted with the ship initially. End of tutorials is that which lurks.
The cycle remains. I didn't escape. It wasn't a lie. But my return to Earth changed nothing. I need to find release.
Hold on. We're still in the ruins. We're at 33% health. All of our stuff has been reset because when we died, we still respawned back here. But now it's like the future and it's all overgrown and the ship is like broken apart. And I missed so much. Like, you're supposed to be able to go inside the ship. So let's just push forward a little bit and see what's happening here. I feel like I've missed so much of this game because I didn't die the first time through. And the only thing I can say is I'm sorry. Ooh. It was abandoned. Increases max health by 25%. Free.
63 years, and I return. But far more time has passed. Helios, how old would you be now?
Well, I can run now, at least. So we can't interact with this. I don't know what this is. I can shoot my gun. Can we get in the ship? We can get in the ship. So, status unrecoverable. Ship terminals. Helios has 2 terminals to use, the main terminal and the challenge terminal. The main terminal can be used to view your overall statistics and the ship's logs. Challenge terminal can be used to access the daily challenge.
Helios. You remember?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Databank matrix, total suit usage, unidentified item in cargo bay, removal recommended. We need to leave where you are. Deaths 0. I guess it doesn't count the previous one. Data from the last hour. Hostiles eliminated. Malfunctions. Oubliettes collected. It's not how it is. I know it's obolites. Bunch of messages. You will not recover. MIA. Selene Veos. EMC2 will never remember me. As of this moment, Selene has crossed the final boundary of blank. What new horizons will she discover? Where the heck did this come from? After the president's statement, at the point when NASA ends communications with the men, Astra Command Priority Directive. Selene, we are glad that you left worthless, irritant Fisher as a grave scout ship heroes. You're still finding tutorials because of stuff you didn't check the very first run. I didn't know what I was doing the very first run. Ashen Wren says, I feel the same way when I did it in the first run and then I just deleted my save and did it again.
Exactly as I left you. Is it meaningless to apologize?
Everything's offline. Very claustrophobic when you're first person here. All right, that's the terminal. Where's the other terminal? This must be challenge terminal. You're getting a bit too attached to the ship. I want to look around. Daily challenge, 1 biome, Crimson Wastes. You have modifiers. Gain 5 ether for completing the challenge, and people are still playing the challenge. I guess it's, you know, games came out, so. You have a gun, too. Dreadbound. The hell is a Dreadbound? That's pretty cool. Just gonna take a breather. Give me a second, guys. Oh, what a long day. I've died once. From old age. It's like when you exit the gungeon. It's like, you did great. You've died of old age. What? It looked nicer the first time I got up. That must have been from, like, it's all a dream. Okay. Because it didn't have, like, cobwebs or stuff on the floor the first time around, I think. Well, that's the ship. I don't know what's in cargo? Like, can we open up the cargo of the ship and take a look around? Actually, it was a red door, but it was locked, so I don't know how to get in there. We have to find the cargo bay key, I suppose. He's got our freaking pistol again, too. At least we have... Oh, there's no way to grapple up there now. Because it's the future! This is our take 2 through the world. Plants. Maybe these are like the purple pods, but grown up now. Well, let's continue. What's up there is the DLC. I don't know if you're joking or not. So we're back on the planet, but I guess 60 years have passed, so it's now a new biome. It's a new place. There's new things, and it's gonna look a little bit different, which means that some of the things that were inaccessible before are gonna be accessible now, potentially. Greatly increases maximum integrity. Alt-fire cooldown increased by 5 seconds. You know what? I'm willing to do that. It's a sizable health increase. And I'm gonna definitely, you know, pick up some parasites early. Hello? I'm so unbelievably curious as to how the plot and the lore and everything changes depending on how often you die and what you explore in each one of your like loops. I am unbelievably curious as to that. Here's health. But we're just gonna keep pushing forward and see what the story has in store. Someone said that the cutscene we got is what you get when you don't die, but I don't know if that's true, because now we are experiencing new content from the future. Maybe that also happens when you die repeatedly. You still also get, you know, 63 years in the future or something. You missed a lot of messages from other Selenes. Well, here's the thing too. It's a roguelite. So you're supposed to find different rooms and everything as you progress through the game. So we've missed a lot of rooms. Like, we haven't seen a lot of what the game has in store because you were joking about that, says Jackman. Okay, so that's how it's supposed to play out. You get rescued and you come back. Gotcha. That's good to know, because otherwise it wouldn't make sense. It like wouldn't make sense at all. But let's just keep going, I guess. We have to find something to shoot. Must be up here. Actually, like, quite annoying to get to. I see it though, it's right there. Oh my god, it's me. Old me is better than the new me. Spitmaw Blaster. Shield Breaker. I mean, it has things. Narrow Maw, Explosive Spit. We gotta at least take it.
Helios, have I always been here? I've become part of the... No, no, no. This isn't me.
I mean, you do have parasites on your back. It kind of is you, actually. Is the map the same, or is it procedural, or how does it work? Well, I mean, let's find out as we progress, right? Like, we will literally discover that in moments as we go through rooms. But I don't remember this room looking like this, actually. I really don't. I see there's like money on the mini-map. I just don't see the money, so let's ignore it. That's a very good point. I actually don't know if the maps are the same. It's a roguelite and the maps do get like changed up each time. But on your winning run, is it the same? Look, we don't know. We're figuring this out as we go. Hope y'all remember where the secrets are located. I remember this being like the first locked door. We had to backtrack once we picked up a key or something.
This is the song I was always playing.
All the music. Excuse me. Okay, shotgun's pretty good when you're up close and personal, for sure.
I should have ignored this place all those years ago. I shouldn't have abandoned everyone to come here. Has nothing changed? I sat at the piano, and for once, I felt. The music is calling me now. How do I stop this? I don't want to become that woman who speaks madness with my voice.
It does seem a bit time loopy, doesn't it? We've gone through it again. Now we have to go through it even again. What is this? Oh, shield breaker. Shield breaker. Connie says, I have to save something for myself. See ya. Good luck. Well, have a good evening, Connie. Connie! This boss is the best boss. As in, your freaking mind. Your freaking mind! I really just want the game to kill me so that I know I'm not missing anything. That's what I want. And the money doesn't last very long on the ground. I've lost all my abilities related to that. Well, there is a little secret here. Nice to see that these have stayed the same. Crap. You, I remember you. What the heck? Okay. Oh my lord! I keep misclicking on that. Did I get him? Oh my god. You are an annoying guy. Well, at least we got our health back, I guess. And our weapons can get even higher in proficiency. That being said, screw the pistol. So we scared the crap out of me. We got a fight and then we leave and we took some damage. Would have preferred maybe not to do that. Bronx Bomber, welcome. How's it going? While you were playing the piano, it was studying the blade. Our maximum health actually looks pretty good. Don't forget about this. Excuse me. Well, let's keep going. Excuse me.
No. My home on Atropos.
You think this is her? Well, it's got to be her old home too, because she seemed familiar with it. I'm always looking for loot. And we still can't go up there, although I wonder if those dancing aliens are still up there.
The lights were left on.
Yes.
It's open.
The dancing aliens are still there. Oh. Ah, no. I thought there was an item. The house! They're coming from the house! The hoose! The hoose! Alright. Enter the house. Time for creepy time. Still looks pretty normal.
This has changed. It's like someone is moving things.
Hello?
Hi, sweetheart. I'm not coming home.
Oh, that's it?
I haven't needed these for a while.
I can't see what that says. Message on the paper. Good to see the moons are still in the right place. That's just a dark hallway now. Oh, we just literally can't walk down that at all. It's just yelling at me. Creepy. Who's there? Astro who? Astronaut, says Jackman.
Who's there?
Oh, good. That's what every story needs. Creepy music.
I always wanted to leave. Was it worth it?
It always lands on Canada. I also like that there's like 4 different animations for spinning it. But it's the only object that we could interact with more than once, which makes me very interested in this. The astronaut stared back. I see that. Ecor Orbital Terminus by Z.G. Regis. After having dwelled far too long on what the rejection paper had stated in plain terms, outside the fog was coalescing into a person standing at the front door. Another unwanted memory. If Tally had made her break with the kind of permanence that instincts told her to risk, she would have burned it all with the rest. She wouldn't have had to deal with those damn Geth anymore. Throw chaos into the entire system, she said to no one. Her admission masqueraded as bravado, a reaction that had been pushing through the cracks lately. She might regret this tomorrow, and without a bottle of ambrosia or shared bed to crawl into. Doom was heralding her name alone, and she almost welcomed it. Now that the environment had shifted to something far more stable, it seemed a safe enough time to start testing the area for reality bubbles. Reality bubbles? She entered the atrium, adjusted her equipment, and scanned the interior. It's sci-fi. Third instance. No unreality tears in matter or energy. Systems nominal. She frowned. The final hardwire statement was lying to her. That status hadn't been accurate for objective years. Still, mock or hope, it was better than complications the crew had no time to calibrate before brain death occurred. With a little luck, she might survive this dive. The adjacent doorway had been wrenched open by a powerful force. That alone was evidence that she was finally on the verge of success, despite the implied danger. She passed over the first threshold. A babbling noise came from the darkened monitor across the room. As she approached, it resolved into muffled crying, as if submerged countless fathoms below. Then she realized that was churning ichor. Without hesitation, she plunged her arms inside. Nothingness had a feeling. As always, there was no physical sensation of moving her hands inside the void womb, only a phantom memory afterwards, probing, reaching, barely missing the thing that was a titan. It had to be one hiding, if only she could extend her hand one more inch. An echo of violence, like a guillotine on a piano, fell scant feet away from her position. She yanked her hands from the ichor, her heart hammered, a prisoner within a ribcage. That was closer than last time. Undeterred, frustrated at losing the chance to grab a defenseless titan, she inspected the source of the noise. The air was vibrating in the pattern of a song she hated. Must have been for effect. Her fingers danced. She called the song forth, only out of spite and to prove to whatever was watching her she was in control. Acheron! The peal came from the atrium. Acheron! Acheron! The Retribution's XO demanded her attention, frustratingly ill-timed. Acheron! Lady! Tally stormed into the atrium, answered the call, and heard nothing. Dead air buzz and the tone of failed connection. Her equipment was being destroyed from the inside out like her, but then a similar drone began emanating from the ichor-filled monitor back in the other room. She returned and watched it, expectations sinking. Yet it appeared, two alternating images of the long-extinct past and the never-to-exist future. Timelines she knew, timelines so painful they never stopped weighing down her mind whenever it drifted towards the peaceful sleep denied to her night after night. The price of necrophysics. Necrophysics? The images stopped flipping, froze on a single frame. The astronaut stared back. Recognizing the background, Tally rushed to the hallway connecting the atrium with... I mean, can we flip the page? I don't think so. Nope. All right. Ichor orbital terminus. Ichor orbital terminus. No, it is literally just made up. All right. I don't know. It could have been a real book. Great reading voice. You should hear me when I'm trying. It's a pretty cool screensaver. DOS commands, append assigned, attrib backup. Type options, file specs. Dead Kronos waits dreaming.
Delay in our adequate match. Astra found a way to...
Astra emergency protocols, evacuation, confer... Let me in. I mean, they're not talking about evacuation from the planet. That happened 60 years ago, right? White Shadow. Escape. Olympic. STH. Printed. Crater. Bristlecone. Death. Joshua. Astra. It got really dark in here all of a sudden. Except for the computer. Still can't go into the dark hallway.
It's still waiting.
Jackman says, let me in, or I'll blow the house down. Something about this hallway, because the first time we were here in the house, she said that door is never open, or something to that effect. There's something about that hallway, some memory. That's new. It's a freaking Cthulhu. Not looking in the mirror? Should I have looked in the mirror? Yeah, that door didn't load. Oh, we can kind of see beyond the other side of the wall. So the laptop's gone. The message is, or the note is still there. But then there's also a freaking, well, there's a block. Book is still there.
Octo. I remember you.
Well, that's cool. That's a cool little toy. This game has something about tentacles. Look in your heart, you know it to be true. This game has something about tentacles. With the parasites and the fact that when you die and you're looking at your old body, you've got freaking tentacles growing out of you sometimes. Yeah, there was nothing there. Yeah, just a friendly little Selene, Serene, whatever your name is. You came back to me. How about a hug?
I've never seen this before. Regrettable delay. Inadequate match. Who's this for?
Astra Corporation. Dear applicant, we apologize for the regrettable delay in our response. With a truly humbling amount of applicants to choose from, our unexpected predicament is both extraordinary and unprecedented. After thorough analysis of your materials, although we appreciate your interest, we have decided to pursue other candidates whose backgrounds and aptitudes more closely align with our current requirements and future needs. Paradigm, synergy, business. At present, we feel your proficiencies would prove an inadequate match given conditioning necessary for deep space missions. Should we have openings more related to your field, we encourage you to reapply at such a time. We appreciate your interest in our program. Warmest regards, Astra Command. It looks old and worn. Could this be hers or her mother's? Or could it have just been sitting in the house for 60 years? I don't know. Okay. That was very sudden. New item unlocked. artifact. Should probably go up to the artifact, but it is definitely the music box that was in there. Personal item. Plays a sound when near secret locations. Well, that would have been nice to have. Jesus. Should we go back and look for secrets? The rundown house. I want to get up there eventually. Yeah, that would have been really nice to have a long time ago. Oh, Lord. So I think that is, it's just an artifact that we've unlocked. So we can find that in runs now. Cool. It's the little guy from Gungeon? What do you mean little guy? Who's little guy? Who do you think you are, little man? The teleporter. It's a new gun. Thoughts on the game so far? Fantastic. This game is wonderful. Electro Pylon Driver, horizontal barrage, damage, projectile speed, pylon duration. Pylons. I was gonna say, is it like a lightning field? Or like connected lines, or the javelin from Dead Space? What the hell? I mean, that looks awesome. It takes a long time to set up, and I hope it does a lot of damage. That seems really cool. Yeah, it looks awesome. I don't know how good it is, but like in theory, I could go boom, 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 boom. There it goes. A little finicky, maybe. You've really got to like hit him with the line. It's very bright. It's very bright. Hello, corpseman. Right, I gotta go chop these things up and look for loot. Give me a second. Probably not great, says Segus Jr. It seems finicky. And what the hell are you gonna do when enemies are flying? I guess you could just hit them with the pylon. You know, you can just shoot them directly. Maybe that's what we're gonna have to do with this gun. I can't wait to find out. I think we got most of it. Well, let's fall back to our earlier information here and go through the triangle room. Dash disabled. Oh, fantastic. Max integrity.
I can smell my corpses rotting. Some are watching me from high above. Others from pits. They refuse to speak with me except to say, "You are severing." What have I become?
I don't know what you've become, but what I would like is some way of getting through lava. We're definitely not there yet, are we? That doesn't really, maybe it looks natural. Kind of looks like the engineer ship from Aliens, honestly. We have no dash, again. Got no idea how to get through this. Although there is maybe a walkway on the sides? It kind of looks like there might be from the map, but I'm not noticing anything out of the ordinary, so why don't we just leave? I thought I heard a sound and I was like, does that mean there's a secret? I don't think so. I don't think so. Thank you for making it hard for me to read. While stationary, lower damage. That doesn't seem that bad. Oh, come on. Easy trap. It doesn't seem that bad, though. I always move when I'm, engaging enemies. And also, it looked like there was something down here. Can't quite see, but there's something down here, clearly. Oh, nope, that's just death. I mean, it says there's something down there. I gotta stop jumping down pits hoping that there's actually gonna be items. There never is. The game just wants to kill you. All right. Purple. That's a new color. Oh, there we go. There's something. I'm gonna say it's been a while since we've seen anything. Had anything to do, really. Can dash through here. Random item. We're starting back from square zero with our items, so anything is useful. Hostiles have a chance of dropping resin. Let's see if I can remember to use it this time. Is that really it? Just like nothing else beyond that? I mean, that's fine. I'll definitely use this next time we're in combat, because, need the health now. Want to be a little careful, just in case I get myself killed. I imagine I can still dash through purple. I don't know why it's purple, though. Because lasers up to this point have all been red, so.
I'm starting to see patterns that I know are not there. I cannot trust my memories. The planet knows me better than I know myself. The hive mind and the severed are real. Helios is real. The astronaut is missing. I haven't found it anywhere. Where has it gone?
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Well, I think the game wants us to drop. Are we like at a boss fight already? That seems way too early. Wait, we've been down here before, or we know what this is. This was the shop. We went this way to get here last time, and now we just fell directly in through the ceiling, and now this door is open. This door wasn't open before. We had to go that way. What a strange situation we find ourselves in.
And phantom roses of the mind? Has the severed language evolved?
Severed memories and phantom roses of the mind that sees an astronaut on the verge of reaching. Enter the house. I did enter the house. Thank you. Well, what is this? Probably HP. It's a good upgrade. Health? 1 up. Melee kills generate 2 bolts of energy that hit 2 nearby hostiles. Repairs integrity by 2% of damage dealt per adrenaline level. That's a useful one. That is a very useful one. And this is the one where we can take 100 money for 10 ether, or put money into it and then get an item out of it later when it fills up, when other people in their games interact with the damn thing. Nah, we're just gonna explore. Looks like there's been lots of exploration lately. Sure, sure. Hold on. Sometimes, sometimes there are enemies that spawn there, so I'm like, you know, put up the traps. I told ya! Okay, that hurt. They definitely did not drop resin on death. Chance to not use a consumable reduces protection by 10%. No! That doesn't sound good at all. This time it didn't do it, but we should have done that on the other one, because that was is a good plan in theory. Jackman says I didn't hear the music box. I don't think that was a secret. I think a secret is like those shootable red walls that have loot behind them, like energy cubes. You know what we need is we actually need to... wasn't there a pickup we could buy that was healing? I don't know. Fills one slot towards maximum integrity, but is infected. We could always cleanse it if we wanted to. Weapon proficiency. I think this chamber hurts me. I feel like the game's gotten a little harder. I feel like that's completely normal though. It's like passive damage over time. Kind of? Like as long, oh, what the hell are you? You have a shield? Oh, this is terrible. In my head, I'm like, maybe I can, oh my god, there's so many enemies here too. Maybe I can get the lasers to hit you regardless of where you are. I think it actually happened. No, there was another enemy there. Okay, well, we have enhanced vision, so vision up, baby! Oh god, there's a... The gold one went away! I knew it was there too, I saw it. Yeah, let's not panic, not panic. We're totally fine, we're totally fine. I still don't know how to get through those. There's ether. More ether. And then honestly, give me a second. I need to take a breather. We have maximum ether too, so we gotta get rid of it at some point. So pylon driver or gun. Pylon driver seems okay so far. Shrapnel waves, pylon web. I mean, let's try to upgrade this gun since it's new. Roguelike extractor. Pylon duration is larger. Blast shell. I mean, I guess we'll finish the one that we have. So this is basically a wasted room, but that's okay. Also, secret nearby. That might have been when I was inside the room, though. Maybe there was a secret in a secret. Yeah, I gotta get up there and. Ooh. You did take so that unit did take a lot of damage, and I think it's from the laser or the pylons. Like. No, maybe not. Or maybe it's doing damage, but I don't get a indication that it's doing damage. Either way, we gotta run up there and smack him. Okay, we lived. We lived. Still alive. Just a little frosty. It's still good. It's still good. Yeah, I think there might have been a secret in that secret. Much easier to maneuver now that I have my abilities to maneuver. Seagus Jr. says, this weapon seems better now that I know that you can hit enemies directly. Very much agree with you on that one. Actually seems totally fine. As long as you hit enemies, and you don't have to put them in a web.
The Xeno archives.